Hi, Sagittarius. This is Terra Queen Jamila. I'm here to do your twin flame lovers reading for January 2018. So, welcome to the channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. I am going to be using the Cosmic Tarot deck for this reading. I hope that you like it. Disclaimer, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, you can come and get a private reading, or if you want a free reading, you can go and look at your rising sign, okay? All right, so I'm just going to get started. I'm going to call to the spirits and spirit guides for the Sagittarius. What messages do you have for the Sagittarius' twin flame relationship? What is Sagittarius' readiness on their relationship with their twin flame? Okay, what is Sagittarius' soul purpose? What is the soul's purpose of Sagittarius' twin flame? What karmic issue is Sagittarius is currently going through, an issue or challenge? And what karmic issue or challenge is the twin flame having? How are Sagittarius and their twin flame already connected? Divine guidance about the synchronicities that will bring them together. And final outcome show us the most likely outcome in terms of Sagittarius being with their twin flame in this lifetime. All right, again, the outcome may not necessarily be as accurate for some of you, but we'll see what's going on here. All right. Sorry about my little relaxing music. It keeps buffering. I am going to just turn it off because it's a struggle. All right, I wanted to have my beautiful, relaxing music in the background, but it's having a struggle because I'm uploading at the same time. So please forgive the on and off. I'd rather not have any music than have music that keeps stopping and starting. Okay, so is Sagittarius ready right now? I feel like a lot of you that have Sagittarius twin flames, your Sagittarius is running. They're running. I feel as though they are not necessarily ready. I feel like they are making hasty decisions, kind of all over the place. So this confirms for a lot of you that have Sagittarius twin flames that they are definitely running from the connection. Even though the rest of your cards look pretty good, but then the outcome is kind of iffy. Okay, so let's take a look at that a little bit later, but I'm going to ask spirits to give me some clarity on the Eight of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Wands. So they're definitely your twin flame, but they're running. They're running from themselves. I feel as though a lot of you are dealing with a possible Sagittarius or maybe it could. Now, keep in mind that whatever I say about you could be your twin flame also. So some of you may be dealing with a twin flame that sort of, I feel as though the connection sort of plays with their identity. Okay, sort of like the ego. I feel like you're dealing with the ego, with problems with ego with your relationship right now. I feel like that's why justice is coming up. Justice always reminds me of out of balance solar plexus energy. So, um, we'll read on with that justice card, but just to let you guys know that somebody has off balance solar plexus energy, you can just tell because a lot of these earth cards came up in the reading. So the Two of Wands does represent the partnership that's between the two of you, the connection. But I feel as though your twin flame lover is definitely running from that situation. Now, what's going on right now for the Sagittarius? I believe that a lot of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius that is already married. Already, they have a family established. Okay. And they're not necessarily ready to walk away from that yet. Or the Ten of Pentacles could be their job. It could be them being wrapped up in work. Also, I feel as though the Ten of Pentacles could represent having a twin flame that has some kind of special talent about themselves, and they're having a hard time balancing that out. Then also, I feel as though the Pentacles are coming up. It's sort of representing solar plexus energy. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they want me to clarify that card. Okay, yep, Queen of Swords. And what's after her? Prince of Pentacles. Interesting, the Chariot. All right, so all of these cards came out for a reason. These are actually people that could possibly be, that maybe they're involved with. Feel like a lot of your twin flames, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they are possibly dealing with an ex. It could possibly be a current person that they're dealing with. Feel as though they have a relationship possibly with somebody else other than their twin flame. A lot of you Sagittariuses, okay? Now coming over here to your twin flame soul purpose, the Ace of Pentacles comes up. So I feel like right now your twin flame Sagittarius is sort of picking themselves up. They're picking themselves up. They're trying to make some kind of come up or come back. They may be just starting a new job. But yeah, the Moon card turned over. But I feel as though they are trying to ground themselves. I feel like there's definitely been some highly emotionally charged times for them. I do feel as though the Moon card does represent synchronicity. So they do have I feel like they do have a very tight connection with you telepathically or either mentally. There's some kind of mental connection between the two of you. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Moon card and what do you want? Okay, Sagittarius is to know, King of Swords turned over, about their twin flame. Now, I do feel as though a lot of you Sagittariuses, your twin flame could either be an earth sign, an air sign, or maybe even a water sign. Right now, I feel as though your twin is trying to balance. I feel like they're trying to get clarity. King of Swords is clarity. Queen of Swords is clarity. They may even have somebody in their past that they're trying to get away from. Queen of Swords definitely does represent the ex that won't go away in some kind of way. Yeah. Now, the karmic issue or challenge that the Sagittariuses are having right now is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like Sagittariuses are definitely having some issues right now with work, and they're having to put a lot of their energy into that. I also feel as though it does create a challenge because Sagittarius they don't really know where to fit you in with their busy schedule. I feel like there's a busy work schedule. Feel like they're taking care of their business right now if they have their own business. Feel like right now it's all about work. Okay, so they're sort of avoiding the situation. I feel like that's a challenge that they're having right now. Feel like there's possibly karmic debts that are being repaid from a previous lifetime from your Sagittarius. So typically when people come and incarnate with debt, those debts, those financial debts are actually spiritual. Okay, Spirit, give me some clarity on the Three of Pentacles. Okay, yep, the Hermit comes up. So I feel like the Hermit is representing Sagittarius is, taking a good look at themselves. It may be their financial situation. It may be, kind of what they're going through. They just kind of want to be alone right now. They don't really want to be bothered with the connection. So they're definitely running. Okay, I feel like you're dealing with a runner twin. Okay. A karmic issue or challenge that your twin flame is having. It could possibly be some kind of legal issue. I feel as though this is possibly somebody's ex. Possibly could be a legal issue, or it could just be an issue to where your twin flame is trying to balance out their life. They're trying to get some kind of grounding. Okay. All these air cards come up here. and then the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel as though they are definitely trying to ground themselves. But I feel as though a lot of your Sagittariuses, I feel like you are dealing with somebody with legal issues. I feel like for a majority of Sagittarius, is your twin flame seems to have some kind of legal issue, whether or not it's child support, whether or not it's bill collectors, you know, or some other kind of legal problem. Okay, so I feel like that universally for some reason. Let me ask Spirit to give me some clarity on this Justice card. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Justice card for the Sagittarius's partner or twin flame. Okay, yep, princesses. So look at all these swords cards that keep coming up. So this is something, you know, Princess of Swords is the Knight of Swords, equivalent to the Knight of Swords. So I feel as though what she comes in to represent is, sorry, I was trying to zoom out, is definitely an active thought process. I feel as though your twin flame is always in their head. They have uncontrollable thoughts. So I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses are dealing with a twin flame that thinks too much. They may overthink. They're overthinking. I mean, they are coming up with the worst case scenario all the time and then actually manifesting it for themselves. So that's something I think that maybe some of you Sagittarius has noticed about them, and it sort of makes you back away from them. Okay. Final advice for the Sagittarius is for this Princess of Swords. The Star. So the Star card does represent hope and healing, love and light, spirit guide, protection. I feel as though, you know, your twin flame is going to be okay. I feel as though they're going through their own little thing. And you know what? I feel like a lot of you have a twin flame that's an Aquarius. This is actually the Aquarius card. I feel like they are going to be okay. They're going to have that epiphany, that moment of transformation when they're healed. That's why the person shows up as blue. That is the color of healing. And I feel as though your twin flame is definitely going to heal from whatever the situation is. Okay. And things will get better. How you are already connected is the Three of Cups. So I feel as though the relationship does provide a lot of happiness and joy, but I feel as though it requires a third party. Feel as though it requires either somebody to mediate or somebody to sort of buffer. So, you know, just to let you know that. But I feel as though the way that you recognize your twin flame was just how happy they make you. So I feel like they make you very happy. They make you laugh, of course, when, you know, you're not running from them. Okay. Divine guidance about the synchronicities that will bring you together. You got the Princess of Cups. So this is what I want to tell you. Princess of Cups is the Knight of Cups. She's telling you to take action, is what she's telling you. I do feel as though the universe is going to bring you together. Just looking at the time frame of the Princess of Cups, this could be a reunion that could take place while the moon is in Cancer, which is June, July. Scorpio, which is October, November. The other water sign is a Pisces, which is in March. So it could be end of February to the end of March. So I do feel as though if you have not reunited with them, I do feel like the energies and your emotions are going to bring you back together. Feel as though there's going to be some kind of emotional need to be together. Okay. And like I said, I feel as though the Princess of Cups does also represent you being ready for that connection, you know, both of you. Okay, now your final outcome is the Prince of Swords. So I feel as though the Prince of Swords represents clear communication. I feel as though that's what he's talking about. I feel as though he is saying that there is a possibility that it will not happen in this lifetime if you don't communicate with each other more clear. Or to just clear yourself out and be very clear as to what you want. Now, from what I can see, Sagittarius, your twin flame is actually getting a lot of that clarity. But I will clarify. Spirits, give me some clarification on this Prince of Swords. What more does he have to say to the Sagittarius? Ooh, the Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles is kind of, to me, representing some kind of roadblock, some kind of learned behavior, or either subconscious behavior pattern that's keeping you from being together. Okay. And also the Prince of Pentacles could represent another person. Feel strongly that a lot of you Sagittarius is your twin flame is an air sign. Give me a final outcome. Okay. Just put all of this together, spirits, both of these cards. Okay. The World. So I feel as though there is a cycle that needs to be closed out. I feel as though the World card does represent something possibly positive happening. But I can't help but wonder if a lot of you Sagittariuses are going to not reunite with your twin flames until you are up in age, sort of. That's the first thing that I think of. The Prince and the Prince, both of these princes are very young. I don't know why the World card just made me think of that you're going to wait forever. I feel as though there's something going on here. There's some conflict. Now I will tell you that there is conflict. Somebody's not communicating clear. Somebody's not saying what's actually on their mind. And then also I feel like the Prince of Pentacles is representing where somebody is not treating the other person right. Somebody's not communicating. It's almost like somebody's putting money before the relationship also. It could be the Sagittarius putting money before the relationship. Okay, or it could be your lover, but to me it seems like it's the Sagittarius that's doing that. So if you're doing that, spirits are saying you may not want to do that. It may not be necessary. Okay, so at any rate, I do feel as though for some of you Sagittarius is because of this card coming up, I feel as though a lot of you sort of ran, and maybe I feel like if you're Sagittarius twin flame, that could represent where the Sag has moved to a different location. So I feel like distance and travel is going to be required. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you need private readings, the link to my website is below. I am also running a special on my spell consultation. So I do provide people with cleanses, protection, bindings, and all sorts of spiritual work. So go and check that out, okay? Thumbs up this video, and I'll see you guys later. Namaste.